crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. For the chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57, we are underway now in the NFC Championship, taking in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. And complete to Drake London. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Rodgers now on first down. Pushes past him. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Quick slant to Watson. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing is Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Robert Tunyon, 26 yards. And the Falcons have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. pulls it in at the 13.
The Cowboys may go for a first down at their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first down carry by Elliott. Jalen Hawkins is there to bring him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's the gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 38 yards. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the 30 on 2nd down, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Robert Tonyan. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Koo now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's out of bounds on the return on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37.
On the counter, Elliott. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
50-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
from the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Third and long for Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by Maher is good, and they cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful with this one.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Maher on for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Big team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing now is Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bird. Straight ahead, Patterson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll give it to Patterson. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
It's a squib kick, taken at about the 33. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
The Cowboys make over 3rd and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs. But when you
This is caught inside the 15. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. Now Elliott. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll try again with Elliott. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
46. Hey, kill.
Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's Damiere Byrd to return from his end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes, right side. The 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And now off to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So many times tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
First and 10, 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 15-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott escaping the pressure right. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, he was trying to make something happen there outside of the pocket, but ultimately what did happen was a loss of yardage.
Yeah, he held on to it for a long time, didn't he? As you talked about, trying to make something happen, hoping something would come open, but it didn't. Ends up shuttling it off, ends up going for negative play.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. Potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers, and he'll complete this one to Patterson. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got his man. It's London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, 626.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Rodgers now to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Bradley Pena now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at about the 14. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Hey, kill. Here go 46. Here go 47.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Inside give to Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Dak. Throw out right, hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win. Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
To throw is Rodgers. That is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Moore. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.